How's it going, YouTube? Pastor Sits here, back to another PSA return video. So we got TCG special here. We got some Pokemon cards. Been a while since we've done that, I believe, on the channel. And then also One Piece. So we're going to go over these. And let me go ahead and move these out of the way. I love these big boxes that you're using now. Unfortunately, they still don't come in the exact order typically. So these, actually the Pokemon stuff, I ordered them really quick and I tried not to look at the grades, but I did see a few. So I do know we got a couple PSA 10s at least in here. So let's go ahead and get in this. PSA has been running it seems like the TCG special has been going on for like the last few months. I feel like it's essentially been this special since like December or something. They're like, only a few days left, and then the next month they're like TCG special again, which kind of makes sense because I feel like PSA has they lost a giant market share of the TCGs because it wasn't viable to grade say it's a $50 Pokemon card and it wasn't viable to grade it for 20 some dollars and then only to get a PSA 9, and then you can only sell it for basically what it costs to grade it. And then if you get a 10, then maybe it's like $100 card. So it just wasn't viable. I mean, that's why I haven't sent any Pokemon cards in so long. But for $15, most of the cards, and my rule of thumb for what I always say is if I can get my money back with a PSA 9 on a card, and I think it has a shot at a 10, I'll probably gonna send it in. So first card is, oh man, one of the big ones, but nice, Arceus. Gem Mint 10. This is from Crown Zenith. I opened up a case of the ETBs. I want to say I did a video of that, but I can't really recall. But that's really nice. That's a PC item. I like Arceus. He's one of my favorite. A lot of people say Arceus. I always say Arceus. I don't know if it's right or whatever, but So then we got Cresselia. I think I bought this. I can't remember if I pulled this. I think I did pull this from Evolving Skies. It was a little bit off center, a little shifted to the right. So I thought I might get a PSA 9, but I wanted to get that graded anyway. Then we have Radiant Charizard, very nice. Gem Mint 10, very cool. I pulled 3 of these out of my case of Crown Zenith ETBs. There should be 2 more in here. And then we got a 9. Okay, so like this, for example, hopefully I'll be able to sell that and get my grading costs back at the very least, but we'll see. Then we got another 10, nice. So we can keep one for the PC and sell the other one. Very cool. Okay, 9s are over here. So we'll do the Pokemon stuff and then we'll do the One Piece after. Ho-Ho from Hidden Fates. This goes back a long time. I cannot tell you. I've had these sitting in a box somewhere ready to grade for like, oh goodness, probably like 2 years since probably like 2020, and it just was never viable. Unfortunately, that one got a 9, but we do have a lot of Hidden Fates in here. Espeon, nice, very popular Pokemon, beautiful shiny, very cool. This kind of brings me back. I remember opening up all these on the channel. Hitting the shiny Charizard. I believe I hit that on the channel, almost positive. Got a Mewtwo, which is my favorite Pokemon. This is I think I pulled like 4 or 5 of these. It was crazy. I pulled like 4 or 5 of Mewtwo, 4 or 5 of Ho-Oh, and I pulled 1 Charizard. That was it, just 1. But luckily I got a PSA 10 on it, so that was cool. Then we got Alolan Ninetales. Another Gem Mint 10, very nice. Hidden Fates grades very well in my experience, and a Gardevoir PSA 10. This is kind of nice, refreshing submission with Pokemon, who usually Pokemon cards just are not that high quality when compared to other TCGs. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, and Pokemon are the 3 worst. The Bandai products are awesome. One Piece is amazing. Dragon Ball Super is amazing. I don't dabble in that too much, but White Schwartz is amazing. So nice Arceus or Arceus, however you want. I'm saying Arceus. If people have a problem with that, whatever. Celebi VMAX. I collect the legendary Pokemon, so I wanted to get that. And then we got Gyarados VMAX PSA 10. Very cool. I still love the rainbow rares. A lot of people love the alt arts, but I just love the rainbow rares. I think they're great. Tornado VMAX. Usually if the set doesn't have like legendaries or like Charizard or Pikachu or something like that, and I usually don't collect it. Nice one here, Charizard V-Star that I got out of my case of Brilliant Stars. I still have another case of that. I decided not to open it though. Then we got, not a good one here. This card was sitting around for a while. So usually if it gets a 6 means there's an indent or something that I missed. I want to say there might be a scratch there on the card. Yeah, I can see it now. Ugh, I totally missed that. Goodness. And then we have another 6, Shining Volcanion. That sucks. I definitely missed something on both of these. I got to do a better job of looking after these things, but it's probably an indent or something as well. So that was really good, actually. Look at all the 10s. So I cannot complain about that. There's the 10s, 9s, and the 6s. So cannot complain about that at all. That'll be nice. And a lot of those will be going up in the eBay store. Well, I'll have to look at it. I know one of the Radiant Charizards will, but I'm not sure about the other stuff. Now, let's get into One Piece. So these should all be super pre-release of Straw Hat. So ST01, which to me is it's the most popular super pre-release set. Oh, look at all these. This is like 91 cards. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So let's see if we can't get these out. And then we'll go through them all. We got Dons in here and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, and it looks like it's all mixed together again, which kind of sucks. But PSA being PSA. Let's see what we got here. I think these are all Don cards. So we got a Don card, and these all they're the super pre-release. So they have a yellow gold stamp here. So if you buy it's a really small box. I mean, like the boxes, the super pre-releases, they're like this big. They're really small. They're like about the size of the card. It honestly looks like a pack of playing cards is what it looks like. And then the new decks, like the actual starter decks that they sell in the stores, are a lot bigger because they come with a like a play mat and it's a cheapo play mat. But yeah. So anyway, Don card, PSA 10. A lot of the nice one, Thousand Sunny. I thought this was cool. I mean, it was their ship. I'm not at the point in the show where this ship replaces their initial ship, which, gosh, what was it? The something Mary? I even forgot the name of their ship, darn it. But anyway, Thousand Sunny. Then we got another Dawn, another Gem Mint 10. Very cool. Very nice. So I do have a lot of duplicates in here. So unfortunately, a 9. One Piece usually grades very well. So... but unfortunately, these Dons, a lot of these Dons were just a little off center. I thought a lot of them might be able to go through, but I figured, if I get like half the Dons as PSA 10s, it's definitely worth it. I'll keep one, maybe several for my PC, another 10. Nice. A couple of them for my personal collection, and then a lot of these will probably be in the store. So you can kind of see, like this one's shifted to the right. So I know PSA has the 60/40, but definitely not in it, I guess. I shouldn't have probably sent that one in, but oh well. And then we got a 10. It's always nice to put some in there. Ooh, there's Weiss Schwartz. We're going to save that to the end. I have one Weiss Schwartz card in here, which is an awesome card. Gem Mint 10, Dawn. Then we're in some of the leaders. Oh, nice. This is one of the best cards of each of the starter decks comes with a leader. So you had Luffy, you had Eustace Captain Kidd, you had Crocodile, and then Kaido. And I actually bought 4 starter decks when they were in the 250 to 300 range, and then sent a lot of these into PSA. I still have one set sealed that I'm going to keep for my collection, but that's a nice one right there. So I have 2 orders of these. I decided to split them up and send like 2 decks as one order and then 1 deck as another order. It's just kind of the way it worked out. We got Tony Choppa Choppa. So I tried to do the more popular characters in here. So you're going to have like Tony Choppa Choppa, Zoro, Nami, Robin. I didn't send any Frankie's in, I don't think. I think Jim B is in here too, but he hasn't showed up in the show for me either. So super pre-release. I'm on like episode like 300 or something, like early 300s. This is interesting. I'm kind of surprised on this one. That's a little shifted to the left. I'm kind of surprised at some of these. I guess they were just within the print. Well, actually, if you look over here, it's that gets you. So it gives it like a false impression that they're off center, and it probably really isn't if you look at the whitening there and there. So that's probably why. It makes sense. Ooh, we got another leader. Nice. We doubled up. Very cool. So we can do one we can put in the store, and one can go in my personal collection. Very cool. Very cool. All right. More stuff. Oh, Brooke. Here we go. He also has not showed up in the show for me, but very good card to play in the Zoro deck, which I've been playing lately, but I don't have him in my deck. Like the cards I do have of his, they weren't super pre-released. They were from one of the decks I bought. They're all down with my nieces and my nephews right now, so they have all of my Brooke cards. I think I have one actually, but we got Nico Robin. Super pre-release, Gem Mint 10. Another super pre-release card. So yeah, these are all super pre-releases. Nico Robin 10. So what I did, you usually get 4 of almost every card. So like Nico Robin, you get 4. I think Brooke, you only get 2, and several others you get 2. So, and like a lot of the foil cards, you'll either get 1 or 2 in the set. So Nico Robin, PSA 10. Another Nico Robin, PSA 10. She has the power of like, she can grow multiple arms, and then she can actually grow an arm like and grab somebody from distance. It's pretty crazy. It's like the flower fruit or something that she ate. I don't remember what it's called, but anyway, another one, PSA 10. So a lot of these will be up in the store. Nami, that's going to be a very popular one. This is one of the most underrated cards. I don't understand why a lot of people aren't playing it in the deck. Zoro deck now with OPO2, because you get her out there and you just get to give Arrested Dawn to the leader or one of your characters every single turn. You don't even have to rest her or anything. It's such a cool ability. So you can drop a bunch of 1-cost characters on the board, and then you just use her ability and give one of those Dawns to your leader, and then everybody gains 1,000 power with Zoro. So it's pretty awesome. Another Nami, PSA 10. Wow, these grade really well. I went 87 out of 87 in my OPO1, so I'm not surprised at how well these are grading. Just Bandai make great cards. Sanji. And another Sanji. I think there's only 4 Sanji, I want to say. Just because I think this card is actually 2 per deck, which kind of sucks that they did that, because you can make a play set with, most of the times you're going to run a card, you're going to run a play set of 4. So if you need 4, like in Brooke's case, it's such a good card, people run 4 of them, and you only have 2 in each starter deck, so you need to either buy singles, or buy a starter deck and buy 2 singles, or buy 4 singles, and it's like, kind of sucks. Another Sanji. Okay, Sanji wasn't 2. Nobody really uses that in the Zoro deck now. It's all these 1-drops. Another Sanji. Very cool. I like Sanji in the cartoon, except for his like incessant going in love with every girl he sees. Usopp. Soja King. Cyper King, for those of you that watch the show. Usopp again. And Usopp again. PSA 10. Wait, besides Dawn cards, we haven't got any 9s, have we? Another 10. Yes. I'm liking some of these one-piece graders. I seem to be doing better in my grading when I just send in light cards. So like I sent in like all the instead of sending in Pokemon and White Swords and One Piece and all the stuff that I collect, I just sent like in one order is all the One Piece, another order is all the White Swords, and another order was all like Pokemon. But I'm not doing much Pokemon anymore, but yeah, so Usopp again. All right, last box, which is a big box. So let's see what else we got in here. Oh goodness, that's a lot of cards. This is gonna be fun listening to all this. Well, actually, it's not. It's not that hard. I love sets like this because it's just it makes it easier to list stuff on eBay because it's like, you know, I basically just say, okay, I got 8 of this card. I'm gonna keep one, and then I'm going to list the rest on eBay. And all right, hold on here. This might be. We're just gonna do it like this. I mean, I can kind of see where this this submission is going, hopefully. So somebody said one time they don't like it when I flip it around and whatever, but okay. Oh well, this is what we're gonna do. I think they don't like it when I cover the grade and then I show it. I'm just showing the cards. So I did stop doing that. I used to do this and then go, oh nice. But Jim in 10, Nami. Tony Chopper 10. This is going to be a huge thing of 10s if all these are. Okay, this is pretty cool. Not a very playable card because it doesn't have rush. But if you add one Dawn, like the cool thing about this card though also is like if you're running Zoro Leader, and nobody really runs this card, but it doesn't get rushed, which is the bad thing about it. But if you have one Dawn on Zoro Leader, it has 1,000, which takes it to 6. So if you add another Dawn to this, it takes it to 7. And then it adds 1,000 power, so you're at 8. But you honestly really don't need to be at 8 in like if you're attacking leader for 5, you don't really need to be at 8. It's kind of counterproductive. It depends how many cards I guess your opponent has. This is weird talking about the game. I actually kind of understand a little bit because they'd have to use 2 counters to get over. Basically, you want to take cards from them in their hand. So if you have 7,000 and you attack a 5,000, and they're going to have to use either 3 counters for 1,000 to protect their life, or they're going to have to use a 2,000 and a 1,000. So you're taking their cards, and this is what you want to do. This is a nice one here, Super Pre-Release Luffy. That's pretty cool. Put that one up here. Another 10. And I think those are 2 per. Okay, cool. Another 10. Very nice. I think those are 2 per box. So like if you wanted to run a playset of this card, you'd have to buy 2 starter decks, which kind of sucks. So yeah. At least these are mostly, they're not in order of what I sent them in, but most of them seem to be in order of what like all the Luffys are together. And oh, I guess there's another Brook. I think there's only 4 Brook in here, but that's a 10 and another Brook 10. And another one. Kind of makes you wonder, were they just flying through? I mean, I know these cards are really good quality, but it just seems like they're flying through this stuff. 1,000 Sunny 10. Okay, here's some more Dawns. We got a 9. We're back on the 9s with Dawns. So the Dawns seem to be the only thing that doesn't grade well. Nami. And another Nami. If this was like her alt art, not of this card, but of the main set, like that's like a hugely popular card just because, I mean, she's wearing next to nothing. So that's the way these things are. People love their waifus. Nami again, Jim at 10. And another one. Yeah, this card's like 4 to a starter deck. There's a Nico Robin. Very cool. And Tony Chopper. But I don't think you need to run 4 of her anymore. I think like 2 is pretty good if you can find it and then like put it out there. You just need 1 on the board and it's pretty awesome. Jimby, I'm not sure how popular he is, but I looked up on eBay and like his PSA 10s were selling for like 60, 70, so I figured it was worth it to like submit. So he hasn't shown up in the show yet for me, and it said Fishman, so he's part of the Fishman and part of the Straw Hat Crew, so whatever that means. I know what Straw Hat Crew means, but very cool. Jimby again. We never used him really in a deck, and again I tried him out and it just didn't work out so well. But he does have kind of a really, he's got an interesting power, but 3 cost at 5,000, you have to put a Dawn on him, so that kind of sucks. And it's basically it's giving 1,000 power to the leader or someone else, which I guess isn't so bad, but goodness gracious, this is all 10s. Sanji again. All right, that's what I like to see. And Sanji again. So when I list these on eBay, there are going to be a lot of, I'm just going to put the cert number may vary. It just sucks taking a picture of every single card every time. I mean, these are just phenomenal cards. They really are. We got a Dawn 10, Dawn 9, another Dawn 9, just a couple more here. Dawn 10, Dawn 9, 1,000 Sunny, 10. I'm interested to see what I'm assuming they're going to get the this ship next where I'm at in the show, because the Going Merry, they kind of told them it was pretty much done. So that's what it is, the Going Merry. Okay, this is a really cool card, one of the best cards in red. Gum Gum Jet Pistol. I figured this card would sell really well just because it's really popular. I'm probably only going to sell some of this stuff. I might just hold some of it back. If the game really takes off like it is for some time, I feel like a lot of these cards are going to long term be quite valuable, especially the super pre-release stuff. I thought about buying the green, purple, and blue decks, but I feel like they're just not as iconic as the Straw Hats, so I went ahead and passed on that. And there that goes. Don't buy that one, people. Don't worry. I'll keep this one in my PC. I'll pick that one over there. Make sure that one's mine. Zoro. I'm sure the case is fine. These are pretty sturdy, actually. Another Zoro. 10. Zoro 10. So there should be 4 of these in there. Like the PSA 10 thing is like, it's everything. It's like 80 some cards. It's crazy. We're back to 9 Dawns. So it's all the Dawns that seem to be grading bad. Ooh, an 8. I wonder what happened with that one. That's really bad. That usually means 2 issues with the card. Usually like a surface issue or something that's minor. And then OC, but I really don't see much. Oh, maybe it's the corners. Yeah, there's some whitening on the corner there. I see it now. You can't really see it on this side, but when it's a black card, it's really going to show up. You can see it in the corner. Completely understandable. Good catch, PSA grader. And then a 10. And a 9. And a 9. Ending with all 9s here. The last card of One Piece. We still have the White Schwartz, but last card is a 9, and it's a Nico Robin. I think this one, you can tell, this one is pretty badly shifted to the left, so I think that's why. Certainly the doesn't look like any whitening or anything. I think it's just centering, so that's not bad, but we'll take that. But I mean, man, that was awesome. You have to look at this. It's like, goodness, I can't get them all in the picture. It's absolutely nuts. That's crazy. And then last card, please be a 10. This is the one of my favorite characters from Seven Deadly Sins. What is it? Yes, Gem 10, Escanor. If you have not seen these, the Rainbow Signature short prints from Seven Deadly Sins, the revival of the Commandments, look how they drew them. Just ridiculous. But I mean, that's Escanor for you. So that is awesome. These are really nice cards. And I think, I want to say, I actually have the others right here. So let's see. I think that completes the set. Because I got Hawk, Deanne, King, Elizabeth, Meliodas, and Escanor. They didn't have Bon or Gother or Merlin, which I think kind of sucks because like the first set didn't have Merlin at all, and it did have Bon, and then it didn't have Gother. So you never had a Merlin or Gother short print. They put Elizabeth both times, and I want to say Hawk both times, but I'm not sure. But anyways, that was a really good. I'm over the moon about this release and the way One Piece cards are grading. When you compare that to like a previous video with the F1 cards and like getting like 50% PSA 10s, it's just so depressing doing that, getting like this, and then you get that order back and it's like 50%. It's like, gee whiz, come on. But anyway, hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Good luck grading.